Hello everyone, welcome back to another new video, and today I will show you how to win in the following endgame with rook and pawn versus bishop and knight. In these types of positions, the game is usually a draw, but because black's pieces are placed badly here, white has a winning move. To find this move, it is important to notice that black's pieces are lined up on the c-file. In addition, black's king is also on the side with white's king opposing it, meaning that a rook check on the h-file is checkmate. This suggests pawn to b4, threatening rook to h2 mate and rook to c2, but that is actually a losing blunder because black can play bishop to e6 check, forking white's king and rook. Rook to the 5th rank seems better, but it allows bishop to g4, protecting h5. And rook to the 4th rank is met by king to h6 when rook to c4 once again loses after bishop to e6 check. By the method of elimination, the only way for white to win is with the brilliant move rook to a1. If black now plays bishop to e6 check, white has king to f6, with the double threat of rook to c1 and pinning the knight on the 7th rank. Black can try bishop to d7 and knight to d5 check followed by knight to b6. But it still loses after rook to b7. So black uses a similar strategy against the other rook moves and plays bishop to b7, taking control of h1. But although the bishop and knight are no longer on the same file, they are now on the same rank, allowing white to make another skewer, one that black cannot counter with a bishop check because after the king moves, the knight on c7 is still pinned. Nevertheless, it still seems that black can save the game with the shot knight to b5, attacking white's rook with the idea that after rook takes bishop, knight to d6 check wins the rook on b7, and it's just a draw, or is it? You are correct, this is just an illusion because after king to e7 knight takes b7, white has the move pawn to b4, and thanks to the rules of chess, the knight on b7 only has 4 squares to move to even though it's not on the side. And all of 4 are controlled by white's 2 remaining pieces on the board. Black can only watch as white's king moves along the 7th rank to capture black's knight, followed by promoting the pawn with an easy king and queen versus king checkmate. As a final note, b3 also doesn't work on the first move because black can win the pawn with the same bishop check, and although white can win the knight, this is a theoretical draw because white cannot trap the enemy king in the corner. If you want to see more chess studies like this, be sure to like and subscribe for more, and I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye.